Alright, so now that I got everything installed on the Honda 450 RL, I'm going to go over a little bit of the power mods. To me, these are the best power mods. I would say it's my favorite, but... The first thing I did was a Graves full titanium exhaust. And the titanium's nice and blue. Looking pretty good. The Graves exhaust, I'm running it without the end cap. I really like the exhaust. Do you have to do an exhaust? No. Is it worth it? To me, I like it. I like the sound. I like the way it looks. I like it, but it is kind of overkill. There's a plate right here. The Graves plate that I put on there. It's basically the air injection that they bring air in for the catalytic converter on the stock exhaust. So once you take the stock exhaust off, you put this plate on right here, fixes that, and you can eliminate that. That's basically like a kit right here that goes up and bolts under the radiator here and then goes up into the frame. I think you can see that right there. I have it plugged right there. I was getting a lot of D-cell pop until I put this Graves plate on, and that got rid of the D-cell pop for me. And I'll let you hear that. I put a Takamoto Get ECU in. It's real easy to put in, set up, and it's easy to set up the TPS, the auto positioning sensor. It all does really well. And I desmogged it as well. There's a big canister in here that I took out. It's a charcoal canister that I took out. Basically, one of the leads plugs into the canister I took off, and I just plugged it, right? You don't need it, you just plug it in. There's a hose that's right here. I don't know if you can see it. There's a fitting right there. But that right there comes down and goes into the canister, but I've plugged it. Right here I got a cap on it. And I just wire tied it back to the thing there. And I took this bracket off. It was holding the light and stuff. I took all that off. Another thing I got it going right here is it's the fuel. Comes out of there and runs down into the canister. I'm just dumping it down here on the back of the engine away from the exhaust. And then the manifold breather comes down, and I basically have this spare hose right here. I just plugged it right into it. It's come off the canister, and it just comes down this way, and it's dropping out down the bottom here. I could probably get a little better looking one, so it's whatever, but I don't care at this point. There's another one on this side that goes in the canister. It's above this one. It looks just like this one here. Can't see it. It's behind this bracket. But I just plugged the same way with one of these again. It's all pretty much good to go, really. That's desmogging it. I use this bike for Baja, so I don't mind desmogging it. You don't have to desmog it. I just chose to. It can cause you problems on the trail where if you're filling a lot of fuel up all the time, multi times in a day and riding, and it's hot, and that extra fuel goes into the canister and can fill the canister up and then give you error codes and shut you down. So it can cause you problems on the trail. Let's start it up so you can hear what it sounds like. The GET ECU is phenomenal. Like I say, you can get, there's a Vortex, there's the AIM, there's the GET ECU. They're all real nice to have. I think the GET ECU is the best. I had it on my 350. I really like it on this. It gives great power. It's just pretty good. It's good power mods. But let's start it up so you can hear it. I'll take it out on the road so you can hear that's not there's no diesel pop. That sounds good. I really like it. I like the combo. I like the way it sounds. I like the way it looks. I like the power that it gives me. You could run this stock ECU, stock exhaust, and be fine. I wasn't real thrilled with it. A lot of people aren't, but it's doable. You could buy an ECU for it. Anyone, the Vortex, AIM, GET, and run it with the stock exhaust and be completely fine. It performed really well. I have other videos of that. I'll link to it right here. You can check those out. What it sounds like and a breakdown of that stuff. You also hear in that video how I've got it without this plate on here. I got it without that plate on. You can hear the D-cell pop. I call it backfiring sometimes. It's not backfiring, it's just D-cell pop. But now the D-cell pop's gone and it's good. I really like it. Do I regret it? No, not one bit. The pipe is a little excessive. I think the ECU is kind of like a must. It's not a must, but it's where all your performance is. So, but yeah, it's pretty cool. Let's go for a ride. But I love this bike. I know I'm still in the honeymoon, but man, it's a good bike for me. Yeah, I got my DJI mic on and you should be able to hear the engine fairly well. The engine and the exhaust. Let's see, there's no more diesel pop. The plate fixed it alone. But like I said, I just desmogged it to desmog it. Get rid of the weight, get rid of the failure, trail fail, if it was ever to happen. But I really like it. So it's a lot of fun. Let's see, my diesel pop's completely gone. See, there's a little bit there. But it's not loud. Pop, 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 pop. In the other videos, like in between shifting, it would diesel pop. Pop, 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 pop. Juice it up and then I'll let off the throttle. Pretty good. Pretty sweet on the 450 RL. It's my first impressions with a desmogged, the Graves, full titanium exhaust, and the GET ECU. Hope you liked the video. Comment, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. If you want to see more 450 RL stuff. Catch you later.